Hi everyone! Welcome back to the second part of the very interesting and inspirational story Off Failure to Success. The story of the Wright brothers' groundbreaking achievement in powered flight is one of the most iconic tales in the annals of human history. For centuries, the dream of human flight had eluded the greatest minds and most ambitious adventurers. But through their unwavering determination, relentless experimentation, and willingness to learn from their failures, Orville and Wilbur Wright were able to accomplish what had long seemed impossible. When the Wright brothers first began their quest to build a successful flying machine, they faced a daunting array of challenges. Their initial attempts to develop wing designs and control systems were met with frustration and disappointment. Crashes, mechanical failures, and setbacks threatened to derail their efforts time and again. But rather than be discouraged, the brothers viewed each failure as an opportunity to refine their approach and deepen their understanding of the principles of aerodynamics. Through meticulous record-keeping, tireless tinkering, and a relentless commitment to their vision, the Wright brothers gradually overcame obstacle after obstacle. They conducted extensive wind tunnel tests to fine-tune their wing designs, experimented with different control mechanisms, and honed their piloting skills. Through countless practice flights, each setback became a stepping stone, fueling their determination and driving them ever closer to their goal. When the Wright brothers finally achieved that historic first controlled, powered, and sustained flight at Kitty Hawk on December 17, 1903, the world was forever changed. Their triumph not only marked a milestone in human achievement, but also laid the foundation for the modern aviation industry that would transform the way we travel and connect with one another. In the decades that followed, the principles and technologies pioneered by the Wright brothers were refined and expanded upon, leading to the development of ever more sophisticated aircraft. Commercial air travel, once the stuff of dreams, became a reality, shrinking the world and bringing people and cultures closer together. Advances in aviation also facilitated the rapid movement of goods, ideas, and information, catalyzing globalization and driving economic growth on an unprecedented scale. The legacy of the Wright brothers' achievement extends far beyond the realm of aviation itself. Their story stands as a testament to the power of human ingenuity, the transformative potential of perseverance, and the ability of individuals to push the boundaries of what is possible. By embracing their setbacks, learning from them, and using them to fuel their determination, they were able to achieve something that had eluded humanity for centuries. And their success, in turn, paved the way for the modern aviation industry, revolutionizing the way we travel and connect with the world around us. When we think of Michael Jordan, the image that often springs to mind is that of a towering, unstoppable figure on the basketball court, a master of the game whose skill, athleticism, and competitive drive propelled him to unparalleled heights of success. But what many may not realize is that even for the undisputed GOAT greatest of all time, the road to greatness was paved with its fair share of setbacks and failures. As a young player, Jordan faced rejection and disappointment that would have crushed the spirit of lesser individuals. He was famously cut from his high school varsity basketball team, a devastating blow that could have shattered his dreams of athletic glory. But rather than wallow in self-pity, Jordan used that rejection as fuel to push himself to new levels of excellence. He honed his skills relentlessly, driven by an unquenchable thirst to prove himself and silence his doubters. Even after making it to the NBA, Jordan encountered obstacles that threatened to derail his ascent to the top. Early in his professional career, he suffered a significant foot injury that sidelined him for much of a season, jeopardizing the trajectory of his burgeoning career. Yet, through sheer force of will and a tireless dedication to his rehabilitation, Jordan battled back, emerging stronger and more determined than ever. It was precisely these moments of adversity and hardship that forged the legendary Michael Jordan we know today. Far from being deterred by failure, he embraced it, recognizing it as an opportunity to hone his skills, refine his approach, and push the boundaries of what he could achieve. Time and again, Jordan would use setbacks as a springboard to elevate his game to new heights. Each obstacle he overcame, each challenge he surmounted, only served to steel his resolve and sharpen his competitive edge. The drive to prove himself, to silence his critics, and to reach the pinnacles of success became an irrepressible force that fueled his relentless pursuit of greatness. Jordan's remarkable ability to transform failure into fuel for success extended far beyond the basketball court. His story became an enduring source of inspiration for aspiring athletes, entrepreneurs, and individuals from all walks of life who found themselves confronted with seemingly insurmountable challenges. By openly sharing his own struggles and the lessons he learned from them, Jordan empowered others to embrace their own setbacks, to view them as opportunities for growth and transformation. His unwavering determination, his relentless work ethic, and his sheer force of will became touchstones for a generation, demonstrating that with enough passion, dedication, and resilience, even the most daunting obstacles can be conquered. In the end, the true measure of Michael Jordan's greatness lies not only in his unparalleled achievements on the court, but in the enduring impact of his story, a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity and transform failure into the foundation for lasting success. Or a young Michael Jordan, the day he was cut from his high school varsity basketball team, was nothing short of a crushing blow to his burgeoning dreams of athletic glory. As a teenager brimming with talent and potential, being denied a spot on the coveted varsity squad must have felt like a devastating betrayal of all the hard work and dedication he had poured into his game. Imagine the sheer heartbreak and disappointment Jordan must have felt in that moment, the shattering of his aspirations, the fear of his talents going unrecognized, the nagging doubt that he might not be cut out for the sport he so passionately loved. It was a setback that could have easily broken the spirit of a lesser individual, forever shattering their confidence and derailing their athletic ambitions. But Michael Jordan was no ordinary teenager. Rather than allow that crushing rejection to define him, he chose to harness it as fuel for his unquenchable drive to prove himself. Instead of wallowing in self-pity or giving up on his dreams, Jordan channeled his frustration and disappointment into an even more intense dedication to his craft. He spent countless hours honing his skills, meticulously perfecting every aspect of his game. His shooting form, his footwork, his court vision. Jordan left no stone unturned in his relentless pursuit of basketball mastery. Day in and day out, he pushed himself to the brink, driven by an unwavering determination to silence his doubters and show the world what he was truly capable of. And when Jordan finally earned a spot on the varsity team the following year, he did so with a vengeance. No longer content to be overlooked or underestimated, he unleashed a torrent of dominance on the court, utterly overwhelming his opponents with his skill, athleticism, and sheer competitive spirit. When Michael Jordan finally earned his spot on the varsity basketball team the year after being cruelly cut, he didn't just make the team, he utterly dominated it. His performance on the court was nothing short of a revelation, a stunning display of the sheer heights he had reached through his unwavering dedication and absolute refusal to be deterred by setbacks. Gone was the tentative, unproven player who had been dismissed the year prior. In his place stood a force of nature, a towering athlete whose every move on the court exuded a level of mastery and control that left his opponents in awe. Jordan's shooting touch was flawless, his ball-handling skills verging on the superhuman, and his leaping ability bordered on the unbelievable. It was as if years' worth of pent-up frustration and determination had been distilled into the most potent elixir of athletic performance. Jordan played with a relentless ferocity, a single-minded focus that allowed him to dominate every facet of the game. Defenders who had once discounted him now found themselves utterly helpless, unable to contain the onslaught of his skills and the sheer force of his will. Jordan's meteoric rise to varsity stardom was nothing short of a triumph over adversity, a stunning vindication of his unwavering belief in himself and his refusal to be defined by others' perceptions. And the fruits of his labor were soon to be reaped, as his brilliance on the court caught the attention of the nation's top collegiate basketball programs. Chief among them was the University of North Carolina, a storied basketball powerhouse whose coveted scholarship offer was a testament to Jordan's remarkable transformation. From the ashes of that initial rejection, he had risen like a phoenix, his skills honed to a razor's edge, his competitive spirit forged in the crucible of determination. For Jordan, the opportunity to don the Tar Heels' iconic Carolina blue uniform was more than just a chance to continue his athletic career. It was the first step on a journey that would cement his legacy as one of the greatest players the game had ever seen. The stage was now set for the legend of Michael Jordan to truly begin, as he embarked on a collegiate career that would lay the groundwork for the unparalleled success that would follow. For a young Michael Jordan, brimming with raw talent and lofty dreams of athletic glory, being cut from his high school varsity basketball team must have felt like a gut-wrenching betrayal. Imagine the crushing disappointment, the shattered confidence, and the nagging doubt that perhaps he just didn't have what it took to excel in the sport he so passionately adored. It was a setback that could have easily broken the spirit of a lesser individual, forever shattering their belief in themselves and derailing their athletic ambitions. But for Michael Jordan, this formative experience would ultimately prove to be the crucible that forged his unshakable resolve and unwavering determination, the very qualities that would propel him to the pinnacles of greatness. Rather than allow that devastating rejection to define him, Jordan chose to harness it as the fuel that would ignite his relentless pursuit of mastery. In the face of adversity, he doubled down on his dedication, spending countless hours honing his skills and pushing his body to its limits. Where others might have faltered, Jordan only grew stronger, his competitive fire stoked by the need to silence his doubters and prove his worth. With each shot he perfected, each dribbling drill he aced, and each defensive maneuver he refined, Jordan chipped away at the perceived limitations that had once held him back. He was driven by an unquenchable thirst for redemption, a burning desire to show the world that he had been underestimated and that he possessed the talent, the tenacity, and the sheer force of will to rise above the setback that had threatened to derail his dreams. When Jordan finally earned a spot on the varsity team the following year, his performance was nothing short of a revelation, a stunning display of mastery that left his opponents in awe and cemented his status as a rising star. But this was no mere moment of triumph. It was the culmination of a journey forged in the crucible of adversity, a testament to the power of the human spirit to transform failure into the foundation for extraordinary achievement. In the end, Jordan's formative experience of being cut from his high school team did not serve as a mark of failure, but rather as a pivotal moment that would ultimately propel him to the pinnacles of athletic greatness. It was a crucible that forged his unshakable resolve, his unwavering determination, and his relentless competitive spirit qualities that would become the hallmarks of his legendary career. And as Jordan's story has continued to inspire generations of athletes and individuals, it stands as a powerful reminder that the setbacks we face in life need not be the end of our dreams, but rather the catalysts that propel us to reach unimaginable heights. By embracing our failures and using them as stepping stones to greatness, we too can follow in the footsteps of the incomparable Michael Jordan, transcending the limitations of our circumstances and leaving an indelible mark on the world. The rest, as they say, is history. After overcoming the devastating setback of being cut from his high school varsity basketball team, Michael Jordan went on to achieve a level of greatness and iconic status that few athletes have ever reached. His collegiate career at the University of North Carolina was a whirlwind of success, as he showcased the full breadth of his talent and led the Tar Heels to a national championship. And when Jordan finally made the leap to the NBA, adjoining the Chicago Bulls, his ascent to superstardom was nothing short of meteoric. Year after year, Jordan dominated the league, rewriting the record books and captivating audiences with his unparalleled skill, boundless athleticism, and sheer competitive ferocity. He led the Bulls to an astonishing 6 NBA championships, cementing his status as one of the most decorated and celebrated athletes of all time. But what makes Jordan's story all the more remarkable is the way he used that initial failure as a catalyst for his unparalleled success. Rather than letting the sting of that high school rejection discourage or define him, Jordan channeled his disappointment and frustration into an unstoppable drive to become the best player he could possibly be. Every shot he perfected, every move he mastered, every game he dominated was fueled by a burning desire to silence his doubters and prove that he was destined for greatness. The setback he had faced in his youth had forged an unbreakable spirit, imbuing him with a level of determination and competitive fire that few could match. Jordan's relentless pursuit of excellence extended far beyond the confines of the basketball court, as he became a true cultural icon, transcending the sport and leaving an indelible mark on the world. His signature shoes, his iconic brand, and his larger-than-life persona all contributed to a legacy that would inspire generations of athletes, artists, and innovators to push the boundaries of what was possible. But at the heart of Jordan's legend lies the unwavering belief that failure is not the end, but rather the beginning of a transformative journey. By embracing the setbacks he faced and using them as stepping stones to greatness, he set a powerful example for all those who dare to dream, who refuse to be defined by their limitations, and who are willing to put in the relentless work required to achieve the extraordinary. In the end, Michael Jordan's story stands as a testament to the indomitable power of the human spirit, a shining beacon that reminds us all that no obstacle is too great to overcome, and that the path to greatness is often paved with the very challenges that threaten to derail us. It is a legacy that will continue to captivate and inspire for generations to come, a true embodiment of the transformative potential that lies within us all. Michael Jordan's awe-inspiring journey from high school rejection to global superstardom is a testament to the transformative power of adversity. His story is just one of countless examples, woven throughout the annals of history, that illuminate the extraordinary potential that lies within each of us to overcome even the most daunting of challenges. Time and time again, we bear witness to the tales of individuals who have refused to let their failures and setbacks define them. Instead, they have chosen to harness those very trials and tribulations as the fuel that propelled them to unprecedented heights of success, a testament to the indomitable power of the human spirit when faced with adversity. Take, for instance, the story of Oprah Winfrey. Born into poverty and subjected to unspeakable abuse as a child, Winfrey's early life was marked by the kind of adversity that would have crushed the spirit of many. Yet, rather than allow those traumas to define her, she channeled her pain and determination into an unwavering drive to rise above her circumstances and forge her own destiny. Winfrey's journey from a troubled youth to a globally renowned media mogul, philanthropist, and cultural icon is a testament to the power of resilience and the refusal to be defined by one's past. Through her relentless pursuit of education, her commitment to self-improvement, and her fearless embrace of her own vulnerabilities, Winfrey not only overcame the challenges of her upbringing, but used them as the very fuel that ignited her ascent to the pinnacles of success. Similarly, the story of J.K. Rowling, the beloved author of the Harry Potter series, is a shining example of how even the most daunting setbacks can be transformed into the foundation for extraordinary triumph. At one point in her life, Rowling found herself a single mother, living in poverty and struggling to make ends meet. Rejected by numerous publishers, her dreams of becoming a successful writer seemed hopelessly out of reach. Yet, Rowling refused to be deterred. Armed with an unshakable belief in her own abilities and a relentless determination to share her vision with the world, she persevered through those dark days, channeling her despair and uncertainty into the creation of a literary phenomenon that would captivate generations of readers. The Harry Potter series, born from the depths of Rowling's own struggles, went on to become one of the best-selling and most influential book franchises of all time, solidifying her status as a true icon of modern literature. These stories, and countless others like them, serve as a powerful testament to the transformative potential of adversity. In the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, these individuals chose not to succumb to their failures, but rather to embrace them as the very crucibles that would forge their paths to greatness. Whether it was the Wright brothers' relentless pursuit of the dream of human flight, Colonel Sanders' unwavering determination to share his culinary masterpiece with the world, or the indomitable spirit of Oprah Winfrey and J.K. Rowling, these trailblazers all shared a common thread: the unwavering belief that their setbacks were not the end, but rather the beginning of a transformative journey that would ultimately lead them to the pinnacles of success. By sharing these inspiring tales of perseverance and triumph, we are reminded that the true measure of an individual's greatness is not found in the absence of failure, but rather in the manner in which they choose to confront and overcome it. For it is in the crucible of adversity that the human spirit is tempered and forged, emerging stronger, more resilient, and more capable of leaving an indelible mark on the world. From the trials and tribulations of media mogul Oprah Winfrey, who overcame a traumatic childhood to become one of the most influential women in the world, to the perseverance of Colonel Harlan Sanders, whose famous fried chicken empire was born out of countless rejections, the tales of those who have turned their failures into the foundation for their greatest triumphs are a testament to the indomitable power of the human spirit. Oprah Winfrey's story is a prime example of how the most daunting obstacles can be transformed into the springboards for unimaginable success. Born into poverty and subjected to unspeakable abuse as a child, Winfrey's early life was marked by the kind of adversity that would have crushed the spirit of many. Yet, rather than allow those traumas to define her, she channeled her pain and determination into an unwavering drive to rise above her circumstances and forge her own destiny. Winfrey's journey from troubled youth to a globally renowned media mogul, philanthropist, and cultural icon is a testament to the power of resilience and the refusal to be defined by one's past. Through her relentless pursuit of education, her commitment to self-improvement, and her fearless embrace of her own vulnerabilities, Winfrey not only overcame the challenges of her upbringing, but used them as the very fuel that ignited her ascent to the pinnacles of success. Similarly, the story of J.K. Rowling, the beloved author of the Harry Potter series, is a shining example of how even the most daunting setbacks can be transformed into the foundation for extraordinary triumph. At one point in her life, Rowling found herself a single mother, living in poverty and struggling to make ends meet. Rejected by numerous publishers, her dreams of becoming a successful writer seemed hopelessly out of reach. Yet, Rowling refused to be deterred. Armed with an unshakable belief in her own abilities and a relentless determination to share her vision with the world, she persevered through those dark days, channeling her despair and uncertainty into the creation of a literary phenomenon that would captivate generations of readers. The Harry Potter series, born from the depths of Rowling's own struggles, went on to become one of the best-selling and most influential book franchises of all time, solidifying her status as a true icon of modern literature. These stories, and countless others like them, serve as a powerful testament to the transformative potential of adversity. In the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, these individuals chose not to succumb to their failures, but rather to embrace them as the very crucibles that would forge their paths to greatness. Whether it was the Wright brothers' relentless pursuit of the dream of human flight, Colonel Sanders' unwavering determination to share his culinary masterpiece with the world, or the indomitable spirit of Oprah Winfrey and J.K. Rowling, these trailblazers all shared a common thread: the unwavering belief that their setbacks were not the end, but rather the beginning of a transformative journey that would ultimately lead them to the pinnacles of success. By sharing these inspiring tales of perseverance and triumph, we are reminded that the true measure of an individual's greatness is not found in the absence of failure, but rather in the manner in which they choose to confront and overcome it. For it is in the crucible of adversity that the human spirit is tempered and forged, emerging stronger, more resilient, and more capable of leaving an indelible mark on the world. So, if you find yourself facing a seemingly insurmountable setback, take heart, you are in good company. The path to success is rarely a straight line, and the greatest champions are often those who have learned to navigate the twists and turns with grace, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to their goals. Because here's the thing: by reframing our relationship with failure and adopting the right mindset, we can transform our most crushing defeats into the building blocks of our greatest successes. It's all about cultivating a growth mindset, one that embraces challenges, learns from mistakes, and uses setbacks as opportunities to level up. It's about developing practical strategies and tools to navigate the process of turning failure into fuel, from the fail-forward method to the art of the pivot. And it's about drawing inspiration and guidance from the real-life stories of those who've been there before, using their triumphs as a roadmap for our own journeys. Because let's face it, the road to success is never an easy one. There will always be obstacles to overcome, hurdles to clear, and setbacks to contend with. But it's how we respond to those challenges that ultimately determines the trajectory of our lives. Do we let them defeat us, or do we use them to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient? The choice, my friends, is ours. And with the lessons and insights we've explored today, I have no doubt that you have what it takes to turn your failures into the very foundations of your future triumph. So, let's get to work. The path to greatness awaits. With that said, thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope you've gained valuable insights and inspiration to transform your own failures into the launchpad for your future success. Until next time, keep pushing forward.